Ah. Oh god. Thank you for that, Nero. So Marshall, our new cat, was upstairs and Nero was chasing him, picked him up, and we walk over and it's like, oh god, what's that smell? The cat. We scared the cat. Oh god. Poor Marshall. Where the hell's the other thing I was gonna paint? Oh god. Okay. We're gonna prime some stuff. We're gonna finish some stuff. Yeah. I see Lurka's over on YouTube, so how do you do it over there, Lurka? I can't tell if the music's too loud. There, I think that's better. Ugh. We're gonna close these just to make sure. Why is the music so damn loud? Ooh, very nice. What are you using as your proxy? Lurka? Oh, thank God. Alright, now everybody. Who's going to be the first to turn their head and cough? What? Nero didn't say anything. He was playing with our new cat Marshall, and he startled Marshall. And Marshall just did something where it's just like, oh god, what was that smell? I look like I lost connection for a few seconds. For some reason. Oh, I was putting on a glove, so I said turn your head and cough. The same joke I do every time I put on rubber gloves, Lurka. To be fair, Nero's not going to turn his head and cough on a Twitch stream. Or a YouTube stream. Okay, is the music just loud to me? Ah, okay. That makes sense. Can you still hear the music, by the way, Lurka? I just turned it down a lot on my end. Okay, as long as you can still hear it, that's all that matters. Look at you, you got schmutz on your face. Thank you. Yes, we're playing Christmas music, because Lo-Fi Girl has a Christmas channel right now. To be fair, I've been meaning to get back into streaming earlier. Because I am home early enough, I could stream at like 6 o'clock. It's just I'm usually doing other stuff. Nope. I'm usually end up doing other stuff. I usually end up doing chores and stuff when I get home. So, it's usually what happens. Or I nap. By the way, when I say 6 o'clock, I mean 6 o'clock PST. But yeah, it's been a while since you've been to... To be fair, I have such a weird sleep schedule, hun, that naps are kind of normal for me. I didn't actually take one today, surprisingly. That's surprising for me. Yes, this was the model we were supposed to paint for Halloween, and then just time did dumb things. To be fair, there's also a cute Sadako we were going to do too. I just didn't get the time to print it. Yeah, to be fair though, I didn't nap today because I watched the 2 newest episodes of Has Been. So far the show's going pretty good. I will wait till I know a few of you have actually watched it before I spoil anything. But also, Lurka, you can join the voice chat if you want. I don't think I took your mod rights away. If I did, let me know. I'll fix it. I gotta fix my whole Discord server, and then I can start letting people back in. We're also working on a commission that has been on my backlog for a while, so I'm trying to finish it up so I can just finally send it out. Though, if she doesn't show her butt up here soon, I'm just going to leave it just primed, and I'm not going to do the slap chop on it. Fair enough there, sweetie. I'm just giving you the option. Yes, somebody asked me to print another Podgkin, by the way. And the fact that I'm saying she tells you it's somebody you know regularly appears here. My intention, though, is once this base is dry, I'm going to probably give it one more coat of... I think we might give it Martian Red. Or we're going to use more of my good... I think... do I have my Martian Red up here? Wait, don't I have... No! I'm stuck on my mic! No! Where's my suspicious box of... Yeah, no. I hit once. My suspicious box of shrubbery. If I didn't have this sticker here, you would think this was something else. Hey Nami, what do you use for your basing material? Oh, it's a very expensive exotic material. Why does it smell like skunk in here? Don't ask questions. I think we've recovered almost all the lost frames. I have no idea what the hell happened. Why am I doing this off camera? Yeah, you're not wrong. You're out of line, but you're not wrong. I could really go for a coffee right now. Preferably Natasha coffee, something like a pumpkin spice or a cinnamon spice. Maybe a maple. Oh, also don't forget to use code Nami the Demon Queen at checkout. Don't forget to use code Nami the Demon Queen at checkout to get 15% off. No, sorry. What, 5 or 10%? To get whatever percentage is on that coupon for Natasha Coffee if you follow the link down here. And if you don't like coffee, over here, next to me, under me, is Sexy GG if you like anime and VTuber themed cups and coffee. And energy drinks is over here. Coffee's over here. Nami Jug's over here. Nami the Demon Queen over here. Both of these give you discounts. Both of these are companies we like to support. Mostly. You know what you did, Aries. When the fuck did that happen? I'll fix you later. I got nothing else to do other than maybe paint some Kriegsmen, but I'm not really in a Kriegsman painting mood. I should finish him. But yes, we're also finishing a model that I did like a year ago. That I never took pictures of. Nope, can't show that. I had something cool I was going to show you, and I was like, wait, nope, can't show that on this Christian Minecraft server. Yeah, I was about to say, I think the closest of all the new art stuff I've bought over the last... she's pushing it. The closest I can show to a lot of the stuff I've bought, art-wise, and not do it over on Blue Twitch. She's pushing it. I mean, Alistair in his nun outfit is close too, so I'm not going to tempt fate with that one. What do you think, York? Actually, you're Manny. Yeah, you're Manny. York is at my aunt's place. Yes, that is exactly a reference to a game if you know that name. Why I'm calling it Manny. What? Oh yeah, Lurka, I don't know if you've been here since we've started these. This is the Kriegsman variant of the Nami's heroes. This is a standard guard. We're debating on having this one be our friend, Green Stranger, or if I'm going to get the horse, the Commissar or whatever on the horse. Okay, funny enough, there's a mutual of ours who might be raiding us in a bit. Is there a canon beast? Is there a loyalist beastman? I know there's. I don't believe there's loyalist beastmen in 40k. I could very easily be proven wrong. Let's just Google it. By lore, yes, beastmen are supposed to be loyalists. By figures, no. So, there are, in lore, apparently, loyalist beastmen. They just don't have any models. Now that's Reddit saying this, so who knows? Because there's a mutual of ours who is a well, their VTuber model is a goat. It's more of a fantasy model. Okay, so if somebody has made this into an actual sculpt, I might do it just to be funny. Unfortunately, it's a Space Marine, so I don't know if we'll actually run it. What's a Seraphim? Okay, well, the Loyalist Night Lords warband might be the Kakaradons. I don't know off the top of my head if there's anybody who'd want a Seraphim army. If you want Lurka, you can post it in the Discord server in post it in General TTRPG, and we'll see if anybody comments on it. Not really in the mood to paint these guys tonight. That's the problem. I'm barely in the mood to paint her. Do what? Paint them. Why are there so many bad AI art? Yeah. We're gonna put this one to the side. Is this grim black? No, that's dark wood. Don't care. That's mahogany. Or do we use Grim Black? Alright, we're gonna batch paint these. Or try to. Ew, ChatGPT. Alright, fine. You know there's a free software that lets you, like, do the test painting and stuff, right, sweetie? You don't have to use ChatGPT. Yeah, there's a couple of them, actually. There we go, Rajanka. Rajanka just got a 5-stream streak. So... yeah, they're bog standard. Yeah, they're bog standard Death Guard, but that looks interesting. I mean, it's AI, so... it sucks because it's AI. But those look like bog standard. Looks like a pretty standard Death Guard. I mean, I gotta double check what the standard Plague Knight armor is. The standard armor color they use for Deathwatch. But to get that green effect, that's literally just neon paint. That's literally just a fluorescent or Tesseract glow. Well, a good Tesseract glow. This one's dead. Death Guard. To be fair, I could easily be mixing Deathwatch up. Also, if you were talking about Star Wars, I could very easily be mixing up Deathwatch. I think we were using Grim Black, so I might have to come back and give these guys an oil wash just to darken their suits up. Well, in good news, we haven't lost frames since whatever the hell that was. But yeah, look, those aren't going to be a hard Death Guard to paint. Luckily for you. Hey, speaking of, I was wondering when you pop in. Hey, Arcade Zero, how you doing, sweetie? Thank you for the raid. Raid noises. Do 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 do. Well, I know what you were playing. But how blah, 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 blah. How is most of your night going, sweetie? But hi, intros for all of you. I'm Nami the Queen. I paint minis and play video games, and I'm just kind of a variety of everything. Tonight we're working on a guardsman army. Hi. Today we're working on some Kriegsmen for my little, Listen, my chat normally turns into chaos, sweetie. I'm used to it. Thank you for the follow, Spices. Anise and Spices. Yeah, Anise and Spices. Alright. You would think with somebody who's such a big Fallout fan, I would have more Fallout-oriented stuff on my channel. Hell with how much D&D stuff I do. This is chaos. There was a point at one point where all my paints were in a thing where I could pull them forward and look at them. It doesn't work on this desk anymore. It's following cult-like, but like everyone. Well, sweet, if you have to raid and run, I understand. I did not get the paint off that brush. Shit. I try and keep the paint streams chill. So it's gonna be like lo-fi music. In fact, we're listening to the Lo-Fi Girl Christmas, well, holiday stream. So the model was done by our friend. I forgot to put her newer name, but it's Venus Lovegore. She has changed her name to what is the Candle Girl's name? But yeah, this particular camera is just my phone. I'm using a special software that turns my I think this was a Note. This was the I don't remember which Galaxy Ultra this is. But yeah, this is the Galaxy Ultra. And I'm using a software, that's what the cord is, called Camo, and it turns your cell phone and other devices into webcams. S22 Ultra. Thank you. I just remembered because I had to go look over the camera. What? What do you mean? Sorry, I was trying to find a name for you all. Opal Pyre. Thank you. Opal Pyre is the one who made this model. The problem is, the problem with using the Windows Phone link, your notifications get seen if you don't turn them off. And Windows likes to turn stuff back on without your permission. Also, I don't know if it runs the full resolution of the camera. Cause I don't know. Did I just get tag teamed? Hi, Gothical TV. How you doing, sweetie? Thank you for the raid. I'm sensing Lurka sent you. I'll give you a follow back. Hi, once again, I'm Nami the Queen. I paint minis and play video games. I'm a variety streamer of all the games I play and of all the things I paint. But how are you doing tonight, sweetie? What were you up to? Ooh, and thank you for the follow, hun. I hate this pillow. This. Ooh, very okay. Okay, I need to finally get all the DLCs and everything for Dead by Daylight, but how was Peak? Because I know they've got a new update just came out recently. To be fair, I expect it in Dead by Daylight and Peak. Oh, sweetie, it is very fine. I understand completely. But get your rest, and hopefully I'll see you again sometime soon. I'll try and take care of your. I'll try and take care of your community tonight. I cannot talk. Bye, sweetie. I forgot to send something to someone. I love some designs and Midnight Cough Hunch. Listen. They did not have to give that queen the cake, but they did, and I appreciate it. And also, we love muscle mommies around here. I especially know of a friend of ours named Jackal, if he's not streaming still. Really likes Huntress too. Okay, I actually did play The Sim when it came out. The dating sim when it came out. The only character I think I didn't go for was the Trapper. I think I got everybody else's ending but the Trappers. I just couldn't bring myself to do his thing. And Lurka over on YouTube, because I am also streaming on YouTube. Get your rest, sweetie. I will talk to you later. Or you'll send me like 50 TikToks before you pass out. One way or another, I know what you're going to do. Yeah, like I said, I know that's the reason a lot of people... I know there's a couple of secret endings, because I also know there's the Entity ending, too. I forgot to put the medal on, so we'll do that in a second. Oh, so for those of you joining us, I have been slowly working on a special army that is based off of my follower count. It is called Nami's Heroes. It is specifically a guardsman army. And this is the special Kriegsman variant that we're working on. So eventually, once we reach a certain point, basically every follower that I have, or to some degree, will have a model that represents them. And then special mutuals will get like special models and stuff. Like currently my mods, my original initial mods, they all are in what's called the mod tank, which is a, if you're into 40k stuff, is a not a Leman Russ. It's a Rogel Dorn. Now we might move the mod tank over to a different tank, but I kind of feel like keeping the mod tank specifically as the Rogodorn. Baneblade, that's the one I was trying to go for. Is the big tank. Thank you for the follow, TNT Warlord. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Like I said, like we were talking about, I am working on my... We're working on my Nami's Heroes, is what they're called. Hey, you gotta eat when you gotta eat. It's alright, sweetie. Who dares summon me? Start with the books. Start with the books and the games. Trust me. This particular box of just Kriegsman alone was about $50. The box that I have the rest of my guardsmen from is about $200. I think the Rogel Dorn is also about 200. Mind you, that's only enough to cover about 30, 40 people. It's one of the reasons this army's going to have a lot of tanks. Actually, let's see here. How many people are in the initial box? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's 19. Oh, it's alright, sweetie. Trust me, just wait till somebody redeems Mommy Voice or RR and you're all screwed. Buds. And let me get the timer up because I didn't actually think. Oh, Nero. Why do I have to enter a goddamn pin for fucking timer? Why the fuck do I need to sign in for a goddamn timer? Alright, 5 minutes on the clock. Well, now I have to talk like this all night for about a few minutes. But yeah. Apparently my NSA... Apparently it is an NSA timer. That or Windows just really wants me to put in a stupid password. Also, real quick, let me fix something. Yeah. Everybody's of course talking now. But yes, if you redeem Ara Ara, I will say your name and go Ara Ara. But also, how are you doing tonight, Bodes? I'm assuming you've just been quietly lurking here, watching, waiting for your time to shine. Also, speaking of custom models, I need to find a Felonid for you. For you, Bodes. Because I think it would be funny as hell to have a couple of Felonids, like, just randomly in this army. I've been doing good, but good luck on the job there. Well, to be fair, Bodes, Felonids are canon to 40k. They just don't have any canon models. So, unfortunately, we don't get our canon cat girl waifus in 40k. But I still... Get your good rest, Anise and Spices. I'll see you later. Holy shit. Holy shit, Boats. Fuck. But yes, also get your rest, Anise and Spices. I hope to see you again real soon. How in the fuck, Knuckles? Where's my special mouse tool for this? I have a stabby thing that I use for this. And I just found it recently. Well, that's half of it. But holy shit, Bodes, yeah, if you get that job, that'll be amazing, hon. God damn it. I just wanted to glue my Miku to her new base. I want to give these guys time to dry before I start the next layers. I'm looking for something pokey. Really? I think I killed a bottle of super glue without realizing it. God damn it. Have I really only been streaming for an hour? Fuck me. I just want to glue my fucking Hatsune. I just want to glue Hatsune Miku to her base. What the hell? Weird. Twitch does not get along with you lately, Bodes. Is this a good enough pokey stick? Well, fair enough there. I've been, for some reason, like, having weird frame issues today. It's fixed itself because it's actually been going down on the dropped frames. Oh, what did you send me? You sent that and I immediately looked down at my mod and I'm like, am I a bouncy castle? I mean, I could tell you IRL on that. I wish I was. You seem more like you're a D cup, though, sweetie. Unless you meant like having the same size chest, then yes, that's fair. A teacup is a little bit more reasonable than what these things are. Wise words. Wise words, Bodes. Wise words. I'm gonna do this and it's just gonna explode out in the worst way possible. Which might be funny. Listen here, Super Glue Bottle. I've been teasing the tip. I've been doing everything I can to make stuff come out. Just do me this favor. Because I could go with the horrible joke that popped into my head that I can't say what I'm doing right now. But it's going to sound a lot weirder if I said it out loud. I have to replace my gloves in a second.
Oh God! Yeah, why?
I just got blasted in the face with, like, that. And not the fun kind of getting face blasted either. Bodes, don't act like you don't know I have a blue Twitch. All this just so I could do this. Yes, this is Sister Miku. I'm trying to figure out which texture paint I want to give her. Do we want to do my bog standard go-to? Dirt? Or do we want to try and do some flocking? With some shrubbery. There is no way that this will not get me in trouble. I swear, officer, it's meant for training bases and stuff. It will never not be funny to pull that out. God, I wish I knew where my old terrain stuff went, because I wouldn't mind doing that with her. Get over here, you box. this contract? I was going to be very annoyed if I found out I had a ton of Lamia medium still. Oh, no. This is... Right. That stuff. This is to make your paint thicker. Actually, I think you can also use this stuff to make, like, it's another way to make, I don't see it, Nurgle Rot. Or if you're really dirty-minded, it's a Slaaneshi paint job. Oh, there's my missing skin tones. And Blood for the Blood God. Are you shitting me? I had a full fucking lead belcher. And this is why I need to reorganize this box one of these days. And I don't see Martian in there. I'm getting more annoyed when I see paints that I forgot were in here. And that's where my rust effect went. God damn it. That must mean... It's like that's fate telling me just do the normal dirt. Yeah, that's just fate telling me do the normal dirt. Fine, you win, fate. Because what's going to really annoy me is I'm going to look and it's just going to randomly appear. You bitch. I at least want to complete one mini tonight. The reason I'm pushing these guys off is because I need to go do a couple of other layers, and I just don't feel like doing it just yet. I should slap chop this girl. I swear I need to just make this stuff. Because I could have swore it's just like baking soda and like some... It's like baking soda or grout mixed with the colors. I mean, it works. I mean, it's because she's an AI, but yeah, you're not wrong. Actually, she's a vocal. Okay, lore. It's complicated because the problem is there's multiple timelines of Miku. And in some timelines, she is an AI. And then there's like the rabbit hole where I think that's just like an actual girl. There, we can say Miku is done. I can take pictures of her later. Well, she is a virtual idol, and not. No. Okay, she's an android. She's in her lore, she is an android from the future in a world where there is no music, and she is reintroducing the music to that world. Oh, I'm not disagreeing with you. She is technically the machine god in the 40K universe. Though if we're also using that logic, technically the daddy of all titans, I forget his name, could also potentially be the machine god, or at least an aspect of it. Could have swore the only reason he's considered the Omnissiah is because... I could have sworn the only reason he was the Omnissiah is because basically he tricked them into thinking he was. Yeah. Intelligent, yes. Smart. Smart is giving him too much credit. To be fair, but there was... That's basically it, is there was no proof he wasn't the machine. It's like, well, he did kill the Void Dragon, or at least he locked it away, so we don't really know... But the reason I say he was intelligent, not very smart, he still needed Erda and a few other people's help to make both the Thunder Warriors and the initial Primarchs. Hell, he needed the chaos. Hell, the good aspects of the Chaos Gods had to kind of show him some stuff too. Though it's dubious if we want to say that was the good aspects of the Chaos Gods, or if that was Tzeentch screwing with him. I believe return. Can't we figure out? Well, yeah, no, I'm not. That's why I said I know it's one of those things where it's like if it was anyone else, it's like, yeah, I think he faked it. Hi, sweetie.
Hello. That's what you can
I was gonna give you a kiss and say thank you.
You're welcome. But you almost choked yourself with a frickin' cord. Is that Warhammer Miku?
Yes, that is Sister Miku.
Yep.
There's that one. I think there is a guardsman one, and I think there's an orc one. The look on your face without even looking back.
Just the look of disappointment? Yeah, you're right. Oh.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you, Red Dragon. I think it's funny as hell. Because I think it's just funny as hell picturing them doing some sort of chant, and then you just start hearing. I'm trying to think of a song other than Rabbit Hole. Though, to be fair, Miku going, do you really want to die a virgin boy? But in Japanese would be funny as hell. Okay. Yeah, that worked out. I will let you all get a quick peek at that, and I'm just going to quickly put it out of camera range so I don't get in trouble. Because that is exactly what you think it is on the side of that cup. But also, we got an ad coming, so I'm going to take a few seconds break and stretch. I could have just put contrast medium in. Oh, has anybody seen the new Predator movie that just came out? I keep hearing it might be worth seeing in theaters. I just want to know if people agree. Because there's a clip I've seen from the movie where I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna have to see it just for that bit. So, the one clip I've seen so far, the main Predator character, he's tied down on a table. And I don't know if it's a Weyland-Yutani person or if it's just a random human. I know there's the android that we know is confirmed from the trailers is a Weyland-Yutani, I think she's an android? Yeah, she's gotta be an android if it's Weyland-Yutani. This random human, the android from Weyland-Yutani, and the Predator all in a room. And the Predator is speaking in the Predator language, going, okay, tell him that it's a toy, but tell him that it's a map. And she goes, oh, it's a map. And he goes, how do I open it? And he goes, tell him how to open it. And a few seconds later, I don't know if this is the actual scene, how it works out, or if it's just the way somebody edited it, but the next thing you see is just this explosion from the next room, and the android chick goes, I thought you said it was a toy! And he goes, it's a Yautja toy. I'm like, yeah, that would be, for those guys, that would be a Yautja toy. Because I can picture them going, if the child dies, the child dies. Because if I remember right in the books, they aren't really Oh. Hecht? What the fuck was that, Hecht? Sir! I owe you shit! Listen here, motherfucker, I still owe you a fucking tank for the army you gave me. I just keep forgetting to print you the Baneblade, because it's like, I was gonna print it for you. But thank you. I don't even have any to unlock, god damn it. Thank you. I'm guessing that was your way of saying you were raiding in. Hi, how you doing, Hecht? You bastard. Sir. Not a raid, but it's... Fair enough. Fair. Alright. Yeah, I see that. uh. Damn it, Hecht. Thank you again. Choo choo, motherfucker. Goddamn. I was gonna show you what I was gonna print you eventually once I get the time to do it. Subs for the sub throne, bits for the bits god. Okay, I'm hoping I didn't fuck everything up. So this is what I'm going to be printing for you eventually. The problem is my current printer can't handle this. Apparently it might be able to, but I gotta finally do it. Because that's my way of thanking you for giving me the army, because I figured that's a nice trade. But, sir... I should at least show you. So this is from the box you gave me. It is Station Forge, which is a lot of proxy stuff for 40k. A lot of their stuff is proxy for 40k. That's their version of the Baneblade. I think it's supposed to be the Baneblade. It's about the right size. I mean, it could be. This thing is with Station Forge, they make their own game called One Something Rules. What's it called? What's it called? Are they not the ones who make one-page rule? One-page? Sorry, I'm now getting bugged because I'm like, wait. Somebody makes it. A couple of people make not 40K stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna eventually get something printed for you. I think that guy's just a little too big for my little Mars Pro. I said that like I don't have a backlog of prints right now. Oh, you're talking about... I think I just realized you're still talking about these guys. Yeah, these are the Nami's Heroes paint scheme. The Kriegsman's a little bit more interesting because I swapped the helmet and the jacket. But yeah, as I've talked about it before, this will be one of those things where it's like I will eventually have all of my followers represented in some way, shape, or form by this army. Blood Pact is please. The name sounded familiar, and that's the only reason why I'm like I'm gonna get told what they are. Surprisingly, weirdly, I don't have Gaunt's Goats. I have the bookmark for it, though. Weird. That's in the wrong place. Honestly, my better question is if you could recognize if this is somebody else's. I'm blanking out on my terms. But this is the custom Space Marine army I've been working on for a while, too. Really, these guys are an so in my D&D campaign I was running, there was a certain faction of paladins that just coincidentally their armor looked suspiciously like this. And that's how I got the army. So these guys are unofficially, at least how I paint them up, is called the Caminos Guard. I'm sure somebody else has came up with this paint scheme before. Because this seems like a very basic, rudimentary paint scheme. In fact, I actually had to come in and clean this guy up, because there's some stuff that should be leather and other colors on here. Yes, you can thank Commissar Hecht. Though I'm pretty sure you'll laugh at this meme instead, Hecht. If you didn't see me painting this earlier. Well, painting the base. What am I stuck on? I'm gonna break these headsets. This headset one of these days. I really don't feel like buying the newer version of these because the newer version sucks. Why? It's been doing that all day. Fine. Apparently we can't run. Oh, we can't run that right now. What the fuck is Face Tracker? Oh, it's part of VTube Studio. What the hell is running? Well, why? I'm not ending stream just to fix that. What the hell is wrong? You're running fine, YouTube. Do they have a radio? How do they not have a radio? Fine. I don't know what the hell's running that's causing that problem.
Dressed up like Eskimos.
Alright, fine. I was not trying to play this kind of Christmas music yet. It's like, this is the kind of Christmas music I'll save for after Thanksgiving. Where the fuck was I? I'm almost tempted to see if there's a new... I'm almost tempted to see if there's a new Nukes Top 10. Why does I feel like Camo's got like a fucking thing running in the background? Alright. Because that's going to annoy the shit out of me. I think we're going to come back to these. We're gonna come back to the Kriegsman because that's bugging me. Let's see if Nuke's Top 10 has got a new one. If not, we'll finish Vita Cordis. I'm pretty sure that's a cover, and I can't play that cover. Okay, so for those of you who came in from the raids, if you're still here, what we like to do occasionally is we watch ghost videos and make fun of them. Because I like to point out how they're faked. Or how you can do it. The only reason I'm doing this is because I'm going to keep an eye on my frames that keep dropping. Because I'm not sure what's causing it. Because somehow I keep running... What in the hell? Why do I feel it's something stupid that I can't turn off? Yeah, it's because I'm keeping an eye on my task manager to see what the hell keeps causing this to crash. Okay, we got this over here. What do you mean there's 19... Opera, you're supposed to be better than Google. What is up with this resource hogging? No, that shouldn't bother it. I've got... How much RAM? Yeah, I've got 64 gigs of RAM. That shouldn't be a problem. Okay. I'm not going to question it. Apparently, whatever this face tracker app is causing all the problems. That, or I'm betting you anything.
A TikTok user named Keely says she often gets motion alerts from the security camera in her basement. But every time she checks the video, there's nothing there. Except this time.
Let's see here.
Did you see it? When the footage is brightened, we can see a strange misshapen something that seems to be slowly...
Okay. This is the easiest one to fake, because that's probably a friend of hers helping her set this video up.
climbing up the stairs from Keely's sub-basement. Strangely enough, the motion sensing camera didn't detect any further movement after this single clip. Now it's worth mentioning that Keely has been posting on TikTok for over 4 years and has never posted anything paranormal before or after this one video. So, just what is that climbing the stairs? Let me know what you think.
3 options. Option 1. It's a friend of hers helping her set up basically an April Fool's prank / Halloween video. Option 2, it's her herself doing it to screw with people and make content. Or 3, she's got a squatter. Now, the squatter one terrifies me. But these kind of videos, it tends to be either the friend or... Oh, yeah, no, it's... This is the thing about a lot of ghost videos like this. If you can explain it in like 5 seconds how they probably did it, that's probably how they did it. They're probably wearing, like you said, some kind of reflective tarp to make it look like there's some kind of weird, spooky ghost thing walking up the stairs and trigger it.
Shadows in the Chateau. Ted and Lisa Rogers have spent the last 5 years restoring a 14th century French chateau in Limousin, France. It's a massive project that they've been documenting over on their YouTube channel, Chateau de Montmonier. Now, to be very clear, their YouTube channel isn't about ghosts or the paranormal. It's all about renovations and daily life in the French countryside. But one night, things take a very strange turn. Lisa becomes convinced that there's a mouse running around in the chateau's old boot room, but Ted insists that he hasn't seen any signs of a mouse. So, to settle the debate, Lisa sets up a camera to record the room overnight, hoping to catch the mouse on tape.
We didn't catch the mouse. There was no mouse last night. However, there is something else we did catch. And yeah, I'm going to go and get Ted to come and watch the footage.
What are we looking at?
Right.
Ah, yes,
so,
you have it all
let me
perfectly
start
set up, by the way,
this
to watch a
is
spooky
from
ghost
last
video.
night.
To watch a spooky
This
video.
is me setting the camera up.
Okay, so I'll set the camera up so you can see the hole in
And
the
you're
corner.
announcing what you're doing.
See it? Hope you can see it. Anyway, I'm off to bed. It's very late. So we'll see whether we catch this mouse out in the morning.
Okay, first
and then
off-
Ted will have to believe me.
First off, you're doing such an obvious like reaction footage thing by having it be so big that you can see your face here. If you wanted people to see what you're looking at, you would make this a little smaller and a little bit less obvious.
There is something running above our bedrooms. I'll see you all in the morning. Good night.
Instead of filming a mouse, Lisa's camera ends up catching something very different.
Now let's see, how long does it take for something spooky
Maybe
to happen?
heard me put the latch on the door there.
Yeah, it sounded like it, yeah.
Okay, so the sensor light's gone out.
Right.
So I'm going to forward this bit because it's about 2 hours, well, it is 2 hours, 27 minutes into filming last night. Now, we went to bed about midnight.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
this
I'll
would
show
be
us the
about
puppy.
2:30. This happens.
Okay.
Now, you heard the latch go off the door. There's,
Yeah.
and that's the light coming on.
The motion sensor light.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, what? There's shadow there.
Yeah.
Yes, I can see a shadow moving across it.
Yeah. Keep watching.
Okay.
Oh my god. What? That's got to be an animal or something, isn't it?
That was a
How?
big shadow for an animal.
How? You
And
must. You can't.
How can
you
an
can't-
animal get up
You
so...
can't. You can't have put the latch on properly.
I put the latch on because you heard the latch go on
Yeah.
and you heard the latch come off.
I didn't act.
Alright, mind you. Okay, so. I can kind of. Okay, so. First off, the latch opening and closing, somebody's probably standing behind. So. Once again, it could be a mouse for the sensor. It could very well still be a mouse for the sensor. But, what I'm sensing, she's fucking with the husband. She probably went back in at some... She probably cut her coming back into the room, stood there long enough for the light to turn back off. Turn it back off. opened the door, latched it, and while she was moving in the darkness, set the light off from behind the camera. Because we don't see over here.
Actually hear the latch come off, but you know.
Right,
but
let me play that game.
Also, yes, you are very correct. We don't see how... See...
You hear the latch?
Right, yeah.
The door open. Now to push that door open, that's the heavy door, you've got to push it inwards. So somebody's got to be standing there to be able to open that door.
Yeah.
This is why I
And there's
said,
nobody standing there.
more
I've
than
never
likely,
known that
either
door
her
swing
or the
open
husband,
on
in
its
fact,
own.
No. And the other
probably
thing is,
waited for the room to
camera's
turn
up
dark,
on a tripod.
opened the door,
So to move it in a tilt, like
while
it's
off
got
cam-
tilted
while
up,
basically not being able to be seen by the
something has
camera,
moved- it hasn't moved the
snuck
tripod
out of
because
the camera's
tripod will
range,
fall
'cause
over. It's
if
had
you
to move
look...
the camera. Open, that's the
Okay. Because if you look, we don't see what's over here. So we don't know how easy it is to
You hear
sneak
the
behind the
latch?
camera
Right,
and
yeah,
then
yeah,
make the
yeah,
motion
yeah.
camera go off.
The door open. Now to push that door open, that's the heavy door, you've got to push it inwards. So somebody's got to be standing there to be able to open that door.
Yeah.
And there's nobody standing there.
And I've never known that door swing open on its own.
No. And the other thing is, the camera is up on a tripod. So to move it in a tilt, like it's gone...
So, once again, somebody snuck out of the ring. They knew where the camera was pointed at, so they knew where they could sneak around. Snuck behind the camera, and if it's the kind of tripod I'm thinking of, they just grabbed that little arm that you use for positioning the camera and just started slowly lifting it.
Something's
tilted
moved,
up. Something has moved. It hasn't moved the tripod because the tripod would fall over. It's had to move the camera.
Oh, that's. I don't know, mate. I don't know. It's the shadow that got me than anything. The shadow walk. I don't get it.
That's weird, isn't it?
I don't
That
get
is
it.
just
I don't get
bonkers.
it.
Now, the shadow...
The door to the room unlatches and opens. A
Shadow's one of
motion-sensing
two
light
things. There's
turns
another
on,
light source we're
and a
not
creepy,
seeing.
unexplained shadow seems to glide across the room and actually move the camera. Lisa says that despite the eerie incident,
Yeah.
there's nothing to worry about, and the Chateau de Montmonier is still open for guests.
We have lived here for 5 years and never had any ill feeling whatsoever.
No,
Excuse me.
I can't
But
say that there is.
that is pretty
The shadow's
bonkers. I've
either
never
added
got a
in
mouse.
post.
You might have called something
It's
else.
either added in post,
Now, as for Ted,
or
he's
there's
not
another
sure
light source we
what
don't
to
see
think
when
about
that
all
light
of
comes
this.
on that's
I don't
reflecting the
know whether
person
I
walking
believe
by.
or not believe. I don't disbelieve. Let's put it that way. But
Though
it's
looking
just
at it, looks like
kind
that's the
of
only light source obvious.
freaky, isn't it?
It
You
is
know,
a bit
just
freaky.
That's
It's just weird.
yeah.
Oh,
the figure in
trust me, most of these ghost videos, most of these kind of ghost videos, which is most of the internet, most of these are fake. The fun part is figuring out how they did it, in my opinion. Very rarely will you hear me go, I don't know how the hell they did it. But the funny thing is, 9 times out of 10, you can probably look in the comments and somebody will be like, here's how they did it.
the frame. At Mayaka River State Park in Sarasota, Florida, visitors have long claimed to see a pale, ghostly figure drifting silently through the park. In this next clip, Alicia Galvin stands inside one of the park's historic 1930s log cabins while her boyfriend films. He catches something.
That doesn't look like a
truly
cabin from the
chilling.
1930s, but fine, I'll take it.
This place is so cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
What the? Somebody in there with you?
No?
Behind Alicia, a pale white figure seems to walk through the old cabin before vanishing into thin air. So did they catch the park's legendary ghost? Is it a trick of the light? Or just clever editing? You decide.
I wouldn't. Probably clever editing. It's very clear somebody probably was behind her, started walking. And then as he's getting up, there's just enough time. It's an edit.
Night terrors. A concerned mother says that her young daughter
Do-do-do.
through the park. In this next clip, Alicia Galvin stands inside one of the park's historic 1930s log cabins while her boyfriend films. He catches something truly chilling.
This place is so cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
What the? Somebody in there with you?
No?
Okay.
Behind Alicia, a pale white figure seems to walk through the old cabin before vanishing into thin air. So did they catch the park's legendary ghost? Is it a trick of the light? Or just clever editing? You decide.
I'm going to lean towards
Night
it's
terrors.
probably an edit.
A concerned mother says that her young daughter Cora has recently been suffering from intense night terrors. Their family doctor suggested she record one of the
That's what I'm saying.
episodes
I'm
so
gonna
they could
say
get a
it's an
better
edit. It
idea
also
of
could have
what might be
been
happening. So one
somebody
night,
was standing
she's
behind her,
little
walked
Cora,
just
and
fast
she
enough,
captures
and then he
something
purposely put the camera
truly
down, stopped it,
chilling.
and then turned it back on to make sure the guy was out of the room. What's gonna happen during the night terror?
I'm scared. You scared? Don't be scared, baby.
Alright, what's gonna happen?
Come here, big girl. Come here, big girl. Come, big girl.
Alright.
It's okay. There's the vent right there, baby. See? The vent pushes the door. You're fine, okay? Are you big girl? Don't be scared, just remember. Baby Lenny's your mom.
Now where's the door gonna slam?
We'll be together in the same house. It's gonna be okay. Let's go to bed.
That does not look like a kid's room.
What's wrong, Cora? Sweetie, what are you afraid of? You're scaring me, honey. I don't see anything.
Where is it?
As the mom goes to walk her daughter back to her room, the door suddenly starts to swing shut on its own. She brushes it off, thinking it must just be the air vent. But when they reach Cora's bedroom, the little girl refuses to go inside, just staring toward the window in fear. Then, without warning, the blinds slam shut. The mother and daughter are terrified and run screaming from the room. But later, viewers notice something the mom missed.
What do
As
we
she
miss?
tells her daughter she's a big girl, a faint little voice seems to whisper back. Listen closely.
I'm a big girl. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay. I hate this in particular. This has been disproven so many times. Your cameras and your mic and your most audio devices, they make some kind of noise, and so it's very easy to think you're hearing something like this. Now, the door is probably the HVAC. I would say that's probably it. As for the blinds, I'm going to guess it's probably string theory. If you don't know what string theory is, because you probably haven't been here before, string theory is basically they used fishing line. Somebody's probably hidden at a certain angle to where they can pull it down and make it look like those windows closed. Hell, it could be they're motorized, and somebody just figured out how to trigger them. But I'm going to lean towards it's probably string theory. Hell, the door could probably be string theory, too.
When the mom examines the footage, she notices something else. The air conditioning wasn't even running when that door closed.
So the AC was not on when the door closed. It's very loud, and you can hear it coming from the vent.
Some skeptics in the video comments suggest that the blinds are probably remote controlled. So, the mom posts another clip to prove them wrong. But things get a little weird.
So I'm coming into the room to show you the blinds, which I have opened back up to demonstrate how they are closed. It's not electronic, it's not battery powered, it's not creepy. I'm trying my best not to freak out. So, to close these blinds, you have to touch it and close it like that. That is the only way to close these blinds. There are no batteries or remotes here at all. No wires. You have to touch it.
Mind you.
Close it like this. And there's no way I could have done that since I was standing on the opposite side of the room.
Yes, you noticed it
No
too.
way I could have closed all four at the same time.
The mom says they plan to move out of the house as soon as possible.
They
But
closed a
what do you
different
think?
way.
Is little Cora being haunted by some dark entity? Or is it all just
Wait,
an
did they go
elaborate
up or did they
hoax?
go down?
You decide. But what do you think? Is little Cora being haunted by some dark entity?
Did they go up or down?
Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. If you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5...
Okay, that has to be... Yeah, so it's somebody's like attached a string to like each of the windows, like one of the slats in that window, and they figured out how to make it pull to where they shut. And they just have it like all attached to like one, yeah. They did go up. I'm read around it just to make sure. What I'm picturing is they probably attached the string. I have no way of showing what I'm trying to do. They attached it to the side where the little handle thing is. So when it pulls, it lifts it up and shuts them.
Email me at nukestop5@gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official. And be sure to tag me only at nukestop5official, because there are Cora being haunted by some dark entity, or is it...
I'm either that or I'm over-explaining it, and it's an edit. And they're reversed. They were closed, and then they did the string trick to pull them down and open them. And they just played it in reverse. And then they edited it. Is there a point where she could have edited that? That's the trick.
And there is no way
possible. But what do you think? Is little Cora being haunted by some dark entity? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
It's while she's doing the camera shake. There's probably an edit where there's the camera shake. Where it stops and then mid-motion she starts it back up. Yeah, it's an edit, so there's probably an edit in there somewhere. And the footage is reversed. So they still did the string trick, it's just they did it in reverse. The windows were closed and then they opened them. And then they played it back in reverse and she did the whole motion thing. Hell, it's even possible that the edit happened before that and she did the swiggle thing to mark where she was going to do it.
Folks, you decide. If you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok.
One of these days, I'm going to record a ghost video and just upload it to a random YouTube channel.
Of fake accounts on there.
Just to show people how easy it is, and then like explain, no, here's how I did it.
Around Fort Worth, Texas, using a Spirit Box app to try and contact ghosts.
Fuck these.
Now, to be honest, I'm not such a fan of ghost apps. But during one late night stream, Chris captures something that's a lot harder to dismiss.
Hi, Jonathan. Hi, buddy. It's nice to talk to you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. It just said Jonathan.
That's an edit.
20. You are amazing. Mortuary. Right. It just said right.
As Chris approaches an old gravestone, a small white figure about the size of a child seems to walk out from behind a tree and just vanish. Chris.
I hate cemetery videos because they're... Okay, first off, I agree with Nukes. The apps are dumb because they purposely are going to give you false positives. That's edited in. Because that looks like that old school ghost edit trick where you just put like a little bit of footage over to make it look like something's going, ooh.
Chris doesn't see it, but after his live audience points it out, he reviews his footage and is shocked. Paranormal versus pets. Troy Legault says that his house is haunted by a very active poltergeist.
Yeah, squawk boxes are trash. The fact that they're like, oh, it's live, I'm like, it can be delayed. Okay, unless there's a spooky ghost string theory. Oh no, yeah. So those squawk boxes, they're the same problem I have with EVP sessions. They're very easy to fake. Or to get false positives. Okay, that's just because somebody's shaking the camera. Unless a spooky ghost face or hand.
These strange incidents in his home have only gotten more intense as the weeks go by.
Sir, why do you have a random... Is that a rifle? Or is that a BB gun? I think that's a toy. Ah yes, go down into the creepy basement, sir. That's a wise decision.
Lately, Troy says that the poltergeist has even started trying to interact.
It could be a caulking
with his
gun.
poor
It didn't
little
look
dog.
like it. Okay, that literally could have just been one of those toy balls that's got a motor in it. The footage is paused. I don't know, what the hell? The footage was paused for like a second there, and then the dog jumped when they pulled on the chair. He wasn't, listen, he was smart only after he got locked in the basement for a few seconds. That's not smart. That's just, you got lucky. Okay, that's an easy one to trick. That's an... Okay. Okay. This one is very easy to do, because somebody's probably just standing in that closet, unless it's, like, stupidly full. But again, we don't know that while this is being recorded.
In the clip, it seems like something wants to play, but Troy's dog wants no part of it. The dog just growls and walks away as objects in the kitchen come crashing down behind him. And now, this brings us to something interesting. It's often said that cats and dogs are more sensitive to the supernatural, that they can see things that we can't. In these next clips, we'll look at a few more pets who might just be seeing the other side. First up, Miley Riso says that she's been experiencing some strange things in her home, and she thinks it might be haunted. One night, her cat suddenly starts acting up in the kitchen, like it's seeing something that Miley can't. It goes wild, knocking things over, hissing, and even scratching her.
Got a ton of people who
Miley
are
grabs
subscribed
her
right
phone
now.
and starts recording as the cat just keeps freaking out, still seeming to sense that there is something dangerous nearby.
I don't think the cat sees shit. I think you probably startled the
Miley
fuck out
says
of
that
it.
she couldn't see anything, and to this day, she still has no idea what set her cat off that night. Next up, Jacinta Simone says that she and her partner bought an 1800s farmhouse in the countryside just outside of Sydney,
Don't
Australia.
rip the good.
First
Fuck
day they arrived
you.
to start moving in, and their dog
You deserve the ghost attack if you're ripping out that cute fireplace. Fuck you.
does this.
That's a dog seeing a bug.
What is it? What is it?
The dog immediately seems to lock on to something in the
Okay. So either it sees a bug that we're not seeing here, or there's a mouse in the wall.
old cottage's master bedroom, and it won't look away.
The cat, I have no
exactly
fucking idea
is
what
it
they did
seeing?
to that cat. I'm guessing they
Finally,
startled the
Steve
shit out
says
of it.
he lives in a very haunted house and often hears strange disembodied voices late at night. One evening, he's home alone with his dog when he notices that the dog keeps staring at one particular spot across the room. Steve checks his security cam and hears this. Some unknown female voice says, "Play dead," and then immediately after says, "Come." Steve swears that.
Okay, when it comes to Yark does it. Aw, yeah, your dog is seeing. Yeah, the dog is hearing or smelling something you don't see when they do that. As for this, the fact that there's a camera perfectly aimed, I want you to think about this. Who regularly keeps a security camera? Yeah, see. What I was about to say, who keeps a security camera in their living room? Oh yeah, you can very much add audios. My point is, why do you have a security camera in your living room, but nowhere else? That's what always bugs me about these. It's like the camera's always in like the weirdest room. Especially when they're in the bedroom. It's like, why the fuck do you have a security camera in your bedroom?
He was completely alone with the dog that night. He also says that these strange unexplained events are a common occurrence in his haunted home. Sometimes other ghosts speak. And then, sometimes, a ghost might just walk through the wall. Cradle and all. Proud mom Misty Huron says that
honestly,
strange
I'd
things
probably
have
go
been
with the
happening
second
in her
option
home
more
while her
likely.
husband is away working as a commercial truck driver. She first notices something unusual one night. when
As
her
for the
baby
ghost walking
monitor
through the wall, that
suddenly
goes
just
back to my
starts
point of
glitching.
Anybody have one of those VTech baby cameras? It keeps glitching out and it has woken me up so many times tonight. I thought it was just background noise, but the last time I swear I heard music playing.
The next day, Misty is making a milkshake for her son when something very strange happens.
Get everything out. I turn the blender on. I start blending the shake. I'm cleaning up from making lunches.
See,
and
this is
putting
a little bit more
Subway in the
believable.
pantry,
Baby
and all
monitor.
Of a sudden, literally the loudest sound. I turn around and me and my son are like, "What the?" The blender literally flew across the kitchen. I'll post a picture, but it came unplugged. The motor's on the floor. The jug that holds all the contents is splattered everywhere. There's shake all over my cabinet.
So Misty says her 10-year-old daughter Olivia doesn't sleep in her old room anymore, as it's been turned into the nursery for their new baby. Olivia has a new bedroom upstairs now, but her old bunk bed still sits in the nursery, empty and untouched. One night, Misty is watching the baby monitor
Alright.
when she sees something that sends
Let's
a
see.
chill down her spine.
Oh my god, you guys. Oh my god. So I've been recording the baby monitor anytime the sound or the motion detection goes off so that I can show my husband because he's on the road and I wanted to send him all this crazy that's been going on. Watch this video and tell me what you see. I literally ran up there so fast. There's nothing in her room. I brought her downstairs. This motion and sound detectors are still going on. I'm freaking out right now.
The blender?
Did you see it?
Yes, we saw it. That's probably the daughter. That's probably the little daughter just in that room, either playing or just taking a nap in there, because kids do weird shit. As for the blender, I'm almost betting you didn't have the damn thing secured, and it probably ripped itself off while it was shaking, just pulled everything off with it.
Right
Or
above
you
the
did it
sleeping
yourself.
Baby, something moves in the
Thank you
top
for the
bunk.
giant red arrow.
Misty rushes to check, but there's nothing there. She posts the video online, and viewers urge her to show more of the upstairs area where this strange incident occurred. And that's when things take a terrifying turn.
Okay, a lot of y'all were asking about the room situation, so I'm going to run that through real quick. We moved my daughter from...
Your husband's a truck driver and you can afford the... Okay, actually... That kind of checks out, never mind.
This room into this room. She got new furniture. That's why the bunk bed is still in there. Then we moved the baby from my office, which used to be her bedroom, now it's my office again, up into this room. I cannot even breathe walking in this room, so I am truly terrified, but I'm gonna walk out in here real quick. This is the bunk bed. This is where I took her out of her crib, ran up the bunk bed. There was nothing up there when I came. We have her rocking chair, her changing station.
Alright,
her
where's it
closet
gonna
with all of
be?
the
Where
stuff
is
that we
it
still need
gonna
to put up.
be?
This is where I have everything that was gifted. I know a lot of y'all were saying check stuff that came from a thrift store or that wasn't yours because it might be causing it. I will show you guys up here.
Where is it gonna be? We're gonna have a
There's
spooky
nothing
ghost face?
suspicious. There's no hair from like a rat or something that could have came in. This is marker. These are still tucked in on the sides, like they're still tight from, you know, if somebody was trying to be underneath the blankets. I don't think that's plausible, so I just don't.
You could have made the bed
I have
after.
No idea what could be causing it. Oh my god, it's rocking.
Misty screams in terror and calls for her kids as she rushes from the room. She says that they stayed with her parents until her husband returned home. So, what do you think? Is something sinister haunting Misty's home? And if not, then just what is this?
Alright.
Let me know what you think.
We can always go back to string theory with that. While she's climbing down, she pulls on the string, makes it start rocking, looks down, and goes, "Oh no!"
Deep in the woods of the Appalachian Mountains of West Virginia.
Did you
One
pronounce
day,
that right?
She hears strange noises coming from the basement. Noises that she suspects are probably rats.
You're in Appalachia. You didn't hear shit. You hear shit in the basement, you... You're in Appalachia. You hear shit moving down your basement, you put a fucking chair on the door and you ignore it.
She grabs her phone, starts recording, and heads downstairs. And that's when things take a terrifying turn. Behind one of the basement doors, something seems to move, and the door handle is yanked. But here's the creepy part. That door doesn't actually lead anywhere.
So these are the steps that lead out. I don't know what that is, but if you look, it's been sealed from the inside and the outside.
Appalachia Decay says that she still has no idea what caused the sounds.
Okay.
But for now, she's taking precautions. Scurry videos. So these are videos that are a bit...
Alright. That's an easy one to explain. You hear shit in Appalachia. Yeah, no. Either it pays rent, or you lock it, or you lock that shit down until you don't hear sounds. Appalachia is one of the few places where if it is haunted, I believe it. But also, I just know there's probably enough weird shit out there. You ignore it, and you leave it the fuck alone. This is like when these people find the scary books, and they're like, "Oh, we should open it and see what's inside." No, you put it back. You put that thing back. I will quote the famous TikTok. It's like, you put it back. You don't know what it is. You don't know how to deal with it. You put it back. If you recognize the symbols, you call somebody who knows those symbols and have them take care of it. And it's their problem. Appalachia, same situation. Follow the rules of Appalachia. Even if it's not spooky scary monsters. There's reasons you don't whistle at night.
Weird, a bit funny, or just very strange or unexplained. First up, Lucas Wegner is a cave explorer from Germany who shares his adventures.
Okay, that's
on
scary
TikTok.
on its own.
If you've got even a hint of claustrophobia, his cave explorers are already nightmare fuel. But during one of his explorations, Lucas came across something that made his blood run cold.
Das mit dem Knie auf, weil das halt so... Hallo? Hallo?
Now, you probably thought this was a Logan Paul moment there for a second, but no.
I kind of thought it was too. I was like, oh shit.
The body was actually one of Lucas's climbing partners, who was hiding in the dark just to give him a good jump scare. And he gave me one too. What about you? Next up, YouTuber Ali runs a channel dedicated to the popular cartoon character Bendy.
Listen, all I have to say is Nutty Putty. Enough said.
In this clip, he's interviewing Lauren Singer, the voice actress behind Alice Angel in the Bendy game series. But Ali catches something on camera that shocks him to his core.
I got the part. I was not expecting that, but I got the part, and I remember being in the session with the character designer and with the voice director, and I told them, I have something to share with you, but I want to wait until we're done the session because I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything else. Everything okay?
I'm sorry. I just, you know, there's a problem with the background and your face is reflecting the mirror.
Oh, I saw you jump. Yeah.
I got scared so much. Oh. Yeah, because this is a chroma key. Oh my god. I'm so sorry for interrupting you. Oh my
That
god.
is hilarious. You need to keep that in the interview. You have to.
So it turns out that Allie's mirror is perfectly reflecting Lauren's face from his monitor and projecting it over his green screen background.
Okay, that was
So
perfect.
it's not a hoax, but that is pretty elaborate. In this next clip, 2 members of the housekeeping staff go to clean a hotel room. What they find absolutely
Okay, speaking of
terrifies
Nutty
them.
Putty, somebody made a fucking VR simulation of that mine so that you could go climbing in it. And I'm like, fuck no.
Okay, so the reason this is not a regular entry in the list is that when I researched this, I couldn't find any information about what the hell is happening here. The clip is apparently from Malaysia, but the online stories about the video are all over the place. Some people say they saw a ghost in the room, and some people say there was a person in there, and some people even say they walked in on a guy taking a shit. But no one seems to know for sure. So
I'd
just
say
what do
it's
you think
probably
sent these
option
two
3.
running? Especially this hero right here. Let me know down in the comments. Anyway, that's all for this time, and thanks for watching.
Yeah. I can understand skydivers. I can understand deep sea divers. I can understand a lot of shit. Cave explorers. No. Like, at least with deep sea divers and, like, skydivers, you die, you die. She took the door. She took the door like a champ. But yeah, no, door. Yeah, yeah. Most extreme sports outside of like caving. If you die quickly. Or you can be saved. Caving. Hi, we're gonna get stuck in this, like, half a foot wide gap, upside down, and by the time we find you, there's a 50-50 shot you might still be alive. I don't even remember. I think the guy who... yeah, base jumping is a quick death too. Like I said, most extreme sports, if you die or fuck up, it's a quick. Oh yeah, no, it's... You hit terminal velocity, it's splat. Because yeah, the Nutty Putty cave is the perfect example. I think they were able to finally recover him. Yeah, the parachute does deploy. I think they were finally able to recover him recently. I say recover him. We know what happened to him. He got stuck and couldn't turn around for 22 and took 20. Yeah, oh yeah, no, he... Well, I think they were able to get to him. Yeah, I think they were able to get to him. The problem is they couldn't pull him out. Oh, okay, so I thought they recovered him. No, they just buried him there. Okay, yeah, so I was wondering what they did. I thought they did recover it. No, they just blew up. They just filled that particular part of the cave with concrete, and then they caused a cave-in a little bit further back to prevent anybody from getting into that specific spot. So yeah, he actually is still down there. I didn't think he was. I thought they got him. And they don't have an exact time. I've seen some say 27. I've seen up to like 30 hours. Yeah, there's a dark thought to think about. Do we have enough time for one more? We do. It's just a question of do we want to. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Oh, Pokemon. Oh, wait. Yeah. So I'm going to recommend to anybody who is interested in that, it is not a happy story. If you are squeamish with that kind of stuff, I don't recommend it. I'm trying not to talk about exactly what happened because it is fucked up what happened to him. But at the same time, yeah, I'm about to go raid out. So, you get your rest, and thank you once again, Hecht. I owe you a lot. I swear I need to make it up to you one of these days, hon. But we're gonna go raid Pokemon, who is playing some Pokemon Legends Zaha. And I can tell I'm getting cold or something, because my nose is stuffy. Alright, but we should be back tomorrow. Keyword is should be. There's a couple of things that are happening tomorrow that if they happen, then I might not. But if we are back, it will be a Blue Twitch. Probably a Blue Twitch VR. So those of you who know what that means. Yeah. We might try and do a movie night this weekend. No promises there. If not, we will be back next week with our normal schedule, hopefully. I'm going to get this raid cooking. I hope you all have a good evening, and I hope you all get a good rest. If I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you when I see you. But bye, my lovelies.